Hey guys, in this video, we're taking a look at the new Spidey and his amazing friends Team Spidey Web Spinner Headquarters, which comes out March 1st and will retail for $55. LEGO sent this to me early to review, but of course all thoughts are my own, and this is the biggest of the 3 Spidey sets that are launching in March. Now, this one is pretty interesting. I mean, $55 for what we get here is a lot of money, especially compared to other regular sets. And considering we only get 193 pieces here, I don't know. It's a great minifigure set though, so let's start by taking a look at those and determining if this is worth 55 bucks. Alright, for our minifigs, we get Spidey and Tracy up first. The Spidey is actually really cool with the gold details on it, in the eyes, and of course on the torso. I really like the way that looks, and his little robot sidekick Tracy is very nice as well. If you don't know, these Spidey figures get these mid-sized legs, so they're shorter than regular minifig legs, but they're also posable, which is very, very cool, and the Spidey one looks great. Up next is Miles, who also has some great gold detailing. This is the same one that comes in the $10 set from this same wave, so, you know, if you buy both sets, you're going to get 2 of these, and he does come with a gold web as well, which is very, very cool, and as you can see, there are teeth up top and a little bar on bottom, so that if you had 2 of them, you could kind of, like, close them shut to web up a bad guy. But as far as the Miles minifig goes, he's got those mid-sized legs we just talked about with Spidey, and overall, it's a really nice-looking figure. Here we've got SpiderGwen with her gold emblem and gold eyes, which technically this is an exclusive minifig to this set because the other SpiderGwen in the $20 set has the web arms with the, you know, like wings underneath the arms. So technically this one is exclusive to this set, although the head came in the other set as well. Actually, the other one had a different hood, so this one really is more exclusive than I thought. Anyways, she does have some drumsticks here, the mid-sized legs, of course, and we can lift that hood up to see that it's just plain white on the other side, but the gold detailing really does look good on Ghost SpiderGwen, and overall, I think this one is very awesome. And finally, the main reason adult collectors will be buying this set, we get Iron Man. Now, crazy enough, Iron Man in the Spidey and His Amazing Friends show is voiced by John Stamos from Full House. How crazy is that? Anyways, the Iron Man minifig is pretty cool for like a comic book style Iron Man, but as soon as we lift up that helmet, oh god, that is so weird. With the red glasses, with the yellow lenses, it is really, really weird, but it's another Iron Man, and if you're like me and you're trying to get every single LEGO Marvel figure ever, you're gonna need to get this set to get yet another Iron Man armor for your collection. We get Spider-Gwen in a helicopter here. She does have a pink web with a pink, like, string web, which is actually pretty cool. But overall, for the helicopter, I mean, it's pretty basic. There's a little flap in the back where there's some storage there. Then, of course, as we turn it around, you can see it's basically all one giant purple piece with some added pink parts and, you know, some white and all that. We can lift this up and see how she sits in there. There's also a little tile there, like a cheese slope tile that has some printing on it. So, yeah, nothing too real crazy here. I mean, it's pretty basic for what it is, but these turbines twist so, you know, she could, like, fly at different angles and everything. But, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty basic and boring, if you ask me. For our villain in this set, we get Zola, and he's got this little Zola drone here. He doesn't stand up very well, and he wheels right out of your hands. So you can see he kind of wheels around like this, and I found that if you put the gun facing forward, he can kind of lean on it to stand up, but if you don't do that, he's just going to fall over or backward. So make sure you put the gun somewhere that it's going to kind of help stabilize him. He's got the yellow minion arms on here, and the rest of the build is pretty self-explanatory. As for Zola, he's actually a pretty cool minifig. I mean, yes, he's very cartoony and kiddish, as you can see, but it is a very unique, like, yellow color here, and it is crazy. This is technically our first Zola minifig. We did get the Zola computer in Avengers Tower, but that's not really a minifig, so this is quite cool, and I could see them reusing this piece here. As you can see, it's just a big piece that goes on top of the torso. I could see them reusing this with a more, like, comic book style print if they ever were to do a comic book style Zola in the future. At least this piece now exists. Anyways, he just kind of stands in this robot, like, mech body. Let me zoom out, that would help. He just kind of stands in this robot mech body that can turn 360, as you can see, and kind of like the Iron Man mech from the Thanos Hulkbuster battle, you can move the legs like this, twist that, and then of course the arms can move too. And he does have some studs here, presumably so that he could like capture one of the heroes or something and like throw them around. But overall, it's actually a pretty solid mech build for a 4+ set like this, you know, for younger builders, and keeping that in mind. I do quite like it, even though it is pretty rudimentary by most standards, but I actually do kind of like it. It's got a unique charm to it, you know? And that brings us to the headquarters. Now, these Spidey sets always seem to like to give us, like, headquarters sets as the biggest set of the wave, and honestly, there are a lot of unique pieces here, so I'm kind of here for it. For the adult collectors, I feel like you could just break this down and part it out and get a lot of very unique parts, like these curved windows here, this 1x8 blue archway, and then these, and, you know, there's just a lot of unique pieces here. But looking at it from a playset standpoint, we do get a drum set over to the side for Gwen here, with those translucent symbols. That's pretty cool. Moving up, we've got a purple laptop for them to work on. We've got some, I don't know what this is, like spilled ice cream or something, and a little desk for them to hang out and work at. Over here, we've got a little art studio for Miles, where he's doing a little collage of the 3 Spider logos. Then, as we move down to the bottom, actually up top, this piece here is printed. Everything's printed. There are no stickers in this set. Then as we move to the bottom floor, we've got a little hangout with a small little couch, a coffee table, and a TV with, you know, Zola attacking on the news. And overall, there's really not much to say here. I mean, it is a $55 set, so you'd think there'd be a lot more to say, but they keep it pretty simple for the kids. And honestly, if I was a kid, I would go nuts for this. But as an adult collector, there's really not much here besides just the minifigs and parting it out. So I don't really think it's worth $55 if you're over the age of maybe like 6. But still, it's a cool little set. There's a lot going on, and I think people are going to like it overall. So with that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up this review. Alright guys, well with that being said, we're going to bring this to a close. I do like this set quite a bit. In fact, I like it even more than I expected to, but $55 is still a lot of money, and literally for $45 more, you could get the entire Avengers Quinjet. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard for me to say rush out to stores and buy this, but if you've got a little one at home, you do get a lot of really great value here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.